Welcome back to Retro Goal Games. Today, we're traveling back to 1992 to check out Soccer Brawl, the arcade classic where soccer meets sci-fi and cyborgs. But before we start, if you're into retro gaming and love exploring classic soccer games, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow, and you won't want to miss out on our future deep dives into retro soccer titles. Now, let's get into the futuristic world of Soccer Brawl and see what makes this game a standout from the Neo Geo era.
Soccer Brawl!
Soccer Brawl was released in 1992 on the Neo Geo arcade system, a powerhouse platform for bold and unique titles. In a time when most soccer games focused on realism, SNK decided to turn the genre upside down by introducing futuristic elements and turning soccer into a combat sport. Picture a team of cybernetic athletes representing different countries, equipped with laser blasters and explosive tackles. This game had something for everyone, blending arcade-style action with sports, perfect for those looking for a fresh twist on the beautiful game. Now, let's talk gameplay. In Soccer Brawl, you choose from a selection of international teams, each with unique abilities and robotic players. The objective is simple: score more goals than your opponent, but the journey there is anything but ordinary. Each team has cybernetic players equipped with special moves, like laser shots that can blast past defenders or a turbo boost that lets you sprint across the field. The controls are simple yet effective. You've got buttons for passing, shooting, and tackling, but what really sets the gameplay apart are the special moves. Use them strategically, and you can gain an edge on the field. For example, a perfectly timed laser shot can turn a tight match in your favor, while defensive tackles are both powerful and satisfying to land. Soccer Brawl also has a power-up system where items appear randomly on the field, adding unpredictability and excitement to each match. Let's dive into the graphics and sound that make Soccer Brawl a memorable experience. The graphics are vibrant and bold, with each cyber player sporting a unique design that reflects their team's country and style. The stadiums are futuristic, filled with neon lights, and set in atmospheric arenas that add to the sci-fi feel of the game. And then there's the sound. The upbeat, synth-heavy soundtrack energizes the gameplay, while effects like explosive tackles, roaring crowd sounds, and the crackle of laser shots keep the action intense. Even today, the graphics and sound hold up surprisingly well, embodying the charm of the early 90s arcade style. Alright, time to break down the pros and cons of Soccer Brawl. Pros. Unique concept. The fusion of soccer with sci-fi combat makes Soccer Brawl stand out in the retro gaming space. It's not just another soccer game, it's a whole new experience. Action-packed gameplay. The fast pace and explosive moves keep you on your toes, making each match a thrill ride. Multiplayer fun. Playing with friends amplifies the fun, as the chaotic and unpredictable nature of the game brings out intense, competitive matches. Great visuals and sound. The game's graphics are vibrant, and the soundtrack keeps the adrenaline pumping, adding to the immersive experience. Now the cons. Controls can feel clunky. Compared to modern games, the controls can feel a bit stiff, making it hard to execute moves smoothly, which can be frustrating in intense matches. Repetitive gameplay, while fun, the core mechanics can get repetitive over time, as there's limited variety in match scenarios or progression. Lack of customization. Unlike newer games, Soccer Brawl offers limited team customization, which might be a downside for those who enjoy in-depth team management. Despite these cons, Soccer Brawl's unique twist on soccer and fast-paced gameplay makes it a memorable title that continues to have a loyal fan base. One of the best parts of Soccer Brawl is the nostalgia factor. For many, this game is a snapshot of the arcade era, a time when game designers took big risks with crazy ideas. The game's futuristic themes and arcade-ready controls made it a hit for players who wanted something different from traditional sports games. It inspired other sports games to experiment with genre blending, and while it didn't start a revolution, it showed that there's room for creativity in sports gaming. To this day, Soccer Brawl holds a special place in the retro gaming community, celebrated for its daring concept and exciting, unpredictable matches. Its influence is seen in later sports games that incorporate action elements and power-ups, keeping the spirit of arcade-style sports alive. So, what's our final rating for Soccer Brawl? Overall, we give it an 8 out of 10. It's a fun, unique take on soccer that's perfect for fans of retro games and anyone looking for something outside the box. The clunky controls and repetitive gameplay might be drawbacks, but the game's charm, energy, and arcade-style fun make it a must-play for retro gaming enthusiasts. Thanks for joining me on this review here at Retro Goal Games. Let us know in the comments what retro soccer games you'd like to see next. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated with all our retro reviews. Until next time, keep those retro goals coming.